been talking to you've been talking to Belabor. So now I expect you to pay the price tag. So go and pay it. Go and pay
I
the
hear
price
that.
tag for Belabor.
I
I'm
hear it.
losing it if they get Belabor North. Sorry to cut you off, but like it's gonna be wow. That I didn't expect that. I can't lie. I did not expect Man United to go for Belabor. You know what I'm saying? That's a player we could use. I'll be real, but
What do you think about us going up against Man United? What are you saying? What's your
oh
score
yeah,
prediction?
draw, yeah, 2-2, 2-2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think both Eze and Sesko are gonna score, but obviously the if I was a betting, that's what I'll put on because think about it, yeah. You've got Sesko. Sesko, yeah, he did score he scored 13 goals, but apparently Sesko, when he was going to join Arsenal, everybody was gassing him up, right? He was the best striker. And I'm saying he's got movement, he can jump high, right? He can jump high. I can't lie, the headers are. He can jump high, right?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, what kind of football the Premier League does play? Throw in the box, you know what I'm saying? Cross into the box. And if he's good in the air, I think he'll bang. I'll be real, but he'll bang for a team like Man United. You get me? If he came to Arsenal, it would have been a different situation for us. You get me? It would have been a bit different. But maybe he'll bang out at Man United because maybe the pressure is not the same right now because they're in phase two. Remember, Man United are in phase two. You know, it takes time. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think? It takes time. It needs to be phase 9. We start winning. Okay, and that's gonna happen now. Real talk though. Um, Belabor is something very good player, bro. I watched Belabor a couple of times as well.
Yeah.
Belabor is a very good player. He'll be a great addition for United. He'll be a great addition. But for us, bro, if we're talking about, are we talking about Eze today? Are we? Is that what it is? Eze.
Eze.
Um,
Broski, Liao, Liao will get to him. You know, I've got kind of like I like Liao. He's a techie player. He's the kind of player that I like. I'll be real. I know you don't. I know you don't. You're gonna be like, oh, bro, he's on and off, blah blah blah.
No, you
But
you
like,
you can you can like the play if you want. Like you
no,
got
no,
your own opinion, but
I
I
don't rate him
yeah,
personally. I don't rate it. I don't rate.
no, no, no.
I don't rate him.
I think it's an on and off situation, which is true. But bear in mind, bro, he plays for Milan. He ain't getting no help there. Fucking, did you see their team?
do
Did
you
you
think
see
this manager's gonna unlock him?
No, no, no. He's not gonna lock him. The good thing is that we can get Liao. If we get in Liao and Eze, they can probably both, you know what I'm saying, fight for that left wing position. I wouldn't want Liao. I want Rodrigo. Is that what you're asking me? I want Rodrigo. No, no, no. I'm on a different level, kind of. No, 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 no. Liao is a very good player or a good player. But but what I want is Rodrigo. I do not know why we're not talking to Real Madrid about Rodrigo. I'll be real. He's going to Man City. That's what I heard.
Man City
Bro,
won him, yeah, because they're getting
he'll,
rid of Savio.
he'll fix a lot of problems for us because that left hand side, Madueke, average. Martinelli starting to be below average. He's starting to get below average, bro. Can't beat a man. If you can't beat a man, you can't play as a winger, bro. Let's be real. Even
Yeah.
Sunday League, you have to beat your man at least once, twice, 3 times in a game. Martinelli rarely does it. Rarely, rarely. He played well for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes against Villarreal. I think it was Villarreal or 10 minutes, bro. He gave us 10 minutes for 200k a week. You get me? Talk about resale value. Can't even sell players like Kivior and Arteta's saying no. Arteta's rejecting offers for Kivior. We talk. You've got Mosquera, bro. Let him go. Let him go. Start to fund the money for Eze or Rodrigo. Hopefully, inshallah, which is that's a reach. But Eze is not a reach. Let's be real. 60 mil, 50 mil, you get Eze. How come you got 48 mil to pay up front for Madueke and it was done in 12 hours, North? It was done in 12 hours, bro. It's the same distance from Islington to West London to South London. It's the same shit, bro. If you can get it done in 12 hours, you can get it done in 11 hours. Do you know what I'm saying, for Eze? Because it's very obvious he had a release clause. While we was talking about Gyökeres and going for Gyökeres, we could have activated that release clause if we really wanted to. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. But unfortunately, it's always with Eze, it's always eyeing, monitoring, agreed terms. I mean, how many times have you seen that already? Let's be real. We've seen that bare times, like agreed terms, got him. I've seen that we already signed him. I've seen somewhere that we already signed him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Eze situation. We do really need him in this team. You get me? Because if you really want to go to the next level, Odegaard's not your guy. If you want to stay in this level, Odegaard's your guy. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the next to start winning, and is something that we want, you get me? You need someone better, bro. You can't have a 15-year-old come on the pitch and show everyone else how football is really played. Odegaard should hang his head in shame, bro. I would have gave my transfer request. You know what I'm saying? Handed in my transfer request, to be honest. I'll because the way Max Dowman showed him how football should be played and what a number 10 does, or a right wing /10 kind of position that Max Dowman plays, that's the kind of football of this level that should be of this level, bro. But yeah, the whole left it's a tough situation, bro. North, I know you wouldn't take Lee out, but you need to really start thinking about it because we ain't getting no one better. You get me? We ain't getting no one better. But
You should go in for Lookman. That's who you should go in. You should go in for Lookman. Lookman's available for like 40 to 50. I think 40 to 50. So he's
they
the
can
guy.
twist that one up. They can twist that one up. They can be like, yeah. I know. The thing is about the Lookman situation is not why nobody talked about it. Is because we were too focused on Gyökeres. That's why they took our eye off the ball. We were so focused on Gyökeres. Nobody's talking about a left winger, bro. Nobody's talking about a left winger, and I don't know how. Some people are ready to go into next season. They're saying that we're ready. They're saying we beat Bilbao. You've seen that we can play attacking football. You man heard it. You know what I'm saying? We're ready. That's it. And what I understand from we're ready, it means we'll win a title. That's what my ready means. That's what it means for me, because that's what preseason should be. Preseason should be a point where, like, you get your first 11 starting to play. You try everyone else, give everyone a chance, so you can weigh out your options for next season. Who's going to start, basically? Do you know what I'm saying? And the good thing about preseason, you still got a transfer window. So if you see a problem in midfield, fix it. You see a problem in left wing, fix it now. Don't go into the season and then tell us, well, okay, wait. We'll wait for January. Okay, January we'll get the player, and then when it comes to January, oh, you know what? Yeah, there's not a lot of options in January. It's limited. That's what they'll tell you. So they'll tell you summer, and then everybody will have a reason for why we didn't win the league, or we didn't win the Champions League, or didn't win. You get me? The other cups. Now they already got a reason. They can use that. You get me? The midfield's not ready. People are saying Zubimendi. I understand. It's cool. I personally feel like Partey is better than Zubimendi, but like it's subjective. I get it. But like, there's not a lot of difference. And if anybody of these, if Zubimendi or Rice get injured, that's it,
That's
bro.
it. Yeah.
Fourth place, bro. If it wasn't for our defense, fourth place, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're getting Champions League, we ain't winning nothing, bro. If these guys get injured, why aren't we ready right now? People are telling me that Moreno played okay. What kind of football do you lot watch? I don't understand. Are we watching some different kind of football here? You get me? They're telling me Moreno played okay. And then when it comes to when we need Moreno to play okay, I just got angry there. I don't know why. It's just Arsenal. It's Arsenal effect. You get me? When we really need Moreno to play, people tell me, nah. We lost because of him. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it goes back to Moreno, like against PSG. You get me? Against PSG, you man all told me that Moreno's not the guy to play against PSG. What if someone gets injured? That's the first guy that's going to be played, bro. Who's the guy? If Rice doesn't play, who's going to play in that position? Moreno. If Zubimendi doesn't play, who's going to play in that position? Norgard. You get me? It's not like
Yeah.
on the right hand side where we have Saka. If Saka doesn't play, we've got Ethan. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. I think Madueke will be more to the left. You get me? Because I do think that at some point Martinelli's going to lose his left wing position. You get me? But yeah, like it's like if you lose Timber, Ben White steps in. That's all right. But the midfield, we have not addressed the midfield problem. As soon as we beat Bilbao, everybody forgot about Villarreal. This is what pisses me off. You didn't need your starting 11 to beat Bilbao. If you did, something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. Because you needed your whole starting 11 to start against Bilbao to beat. You should need your starting 11 to beat Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, these kind of teams. This is when you need your whole starting 11 to actually beat them. If you're talking about Villarreal and these teams, like, come on, bro. You don't need your starting 11 to beat that team. That's when the manager comes in. You get me? When you change a player, you can change a player. There must be, I don't know, bro. I think we're one injury away of a disaster, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? One injury away.
In
But
midfield,
Liao, bro, but let's be real, yeah. I'll end on this. But Liao, talking about Liao, yeah. Unfortunately, I know we're not going to get any other players. Liao is better than Madueke, better than Martinelli, and better than Trossard. Well, Trossard, I like Trossard, to be honest. So I don't know. But Liao's better than what we have. So yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because we're not getting the other. I heard Lookman is going into Milan. You know what I'm saying? And he's not an Arteta player. Maybe he's got an attitude issue. Do you get me? You never know. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. If Moreno wants Zinchenko, I don't know why he's not on the next plane to Turkey, bro. You get me? He can go there, you know what I'm saying? Go to Turkey, my bro. It's time for you to leave. You get me? There's no need for you here. You see the guy, Danjuma sent him to Ukraine. Danjuma sent him to Ukraine with a little, you see that, bro? Like, come on, man. If you want 20 million for, I heard you say you wanted 20 million more for Zinchenko. I don't think you'll get 20 million. I think 12. That's how much I think a team would come in and take a Zinchenko. And he needs to take a pay cut because that's it for Zinchenko, bro.
Yeah. I get.
He's dipped, bro. He's dipped. That's it. It's not like Man City. You know, with Man City, everybody used to look like a superstar. Everybody in that team used to look like a superstar. Sterling was a superstar at Man City, whether you like it or not. Finishing his goals, you know what I'm saying? Thierry's crazy. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Zinchenko. 12 million, let him go, bro. Let him go. Can't arm to save a body. Can't arm.
Yeah, I get you. Like your mid, yeah. I said this. I said that you needed another midfielder because even though Zubimendi is good, yeah, like he's not better than Partey. He's not better than Partey, and like you said, and I said this before. Like if Declan Rice, one of your better midfielders, Zubimendi, if one of them get injured, you're basically done. You're basically done. You're basically done in that area. Miles Lewis Skelly as well. I rate him as a player, but again, he's not a left back. And yes, he played well. He played well last season at left back, but that was a unknown. You get me? That was an unknown. People weren't. You know, I mean, teams weren't aware of that. But I think now, I think you've seen it in pre-season. Teams are starting to like clock on.
Arteta might play Calafiore, King. I think maybe Arteta will play Calafiore and be like, see, that's why I bought it for 32 million. You get me? Now we're gonna know why he bought it for 32 million because I think he's quite harsh on Skelly and Ethan and Dowman and these kind of players that we actually rate. I'm saying he's harsh on most of these players unless he bought him. Because remember, Skelly was from the Highland, so Skelly came from Arsenal and he cost us nothing. And Arteta, when he bought him, he didn't want to play him. He played him because he had no choice. And
Injuries,
then Skelly was balling out. Skelly was balling out to the point where, like, bro, you have to play this kid. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Arteta couldn't just, you know what I'm saying? Like Partey, let's be honest, he didn't want Partey here. The idea was Partey to leave last season. You get me? But because Partey was balling out and Skelly was balling out, he had to play them. You get me?
Yeah.
The only person he didn't, the only player he didn't do it with was Ethan, which is surprising because Ethan was balling out every game any minutes he had. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes, 20 minutes, no matter what, he used to put in a shift. You know what I'm saying? And everybody recognized him. But they're in love with Odegaard, bro.
It's because Ethan doesn't do as much of the dog work than Odegaard does. Odegaard like presses from the front more. He presses from the front more, and he gets back to help defend. And that's what it is with Arteta. That's what it is with Arteta. He likes man that can, you know what I'm saying. He likes man that can run up and down and that, bro. He likes that, bro. You get it, and that's the thing.
It
and
hurt
that's
us, King. You know why? Because
Yeah.
you got a player like Rice, yeah?
Yeah.
Player like Rice playing on that number 8, that is hurting us. Why do you think
Yeah.
the left wing is always a problem? I know the players are shit, don't get me wrong. But it's always a problem on that left wing. It's because of Rice. He can't do that role, bro. It's just
Yeah.
I know he can't walk up to the Arteta and be like, yo, Arteta, I can't do the number 8. I have to play number 6. He can't do that because he's out of the team. But bro, it is not your role. Number 8 should be someone like Believer, for example. I believe
Yes.
Believer can play that role. Do you get me?
Yes.
A Kobe Maino. I'm just naming Man United players, just a Kobe Maino. Do you know what I'm saying? That can defend a little bit, but he's techie enough to create alongside the number 10 or whoever plays right beside
Yeah, I
him.
say Belieber,
Yeah.
Caicedo. Yeah, Caicedo and Belieber, them types can play as an 8, but it's like but it's like Arteta signed Declan Rice as a 6, but yet you play him as an 8, and
Because
then
of
you sign
Partey.
yeah, and then you sign Mikel Moreno to play in midfield, and then you find out he's better up front. Arteta's done this so many times, and like you mentioned Calafiori there. Like obviously Calafiori isn't the greatest defender, but I think at Bologna he was playing as a centre back. I saw him play for Italy as a centre back.
Left centre back, sorry, man.
Left-
Left centre back.
Left centre back, and then all of a sudden, you put him at left back. He's equally worse at left back, and it's like Calafiori isn't great either. So it's like Lewis Kelly, I rate him highly as a player, but I think, like I said, I think teams are starting to clock on Lewis Kelly. I think teams are starting to clock on. I think people know what he is about. People know what Lewis Kelly is about, and they are exposing him down that side. Did you get it? They're being exposing him down that side.
It's not natural. Because King, remember, it's not his natural position. Let's be
No.
honest.
He's
His
a
natural
midfielder.
position is actually where Rice plays.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately,
But maybe if we get an injury to Zubimendi, maybe he drops there or Odegaard drops there. Do you know what I'm saying?
you want to play him in number 6.
So
You want to play him in number 6?
no, in the 8.
In the eight.
Oh, okay.
In the end,
Because right now, like Zubimendi is our best 8 at the moment as it currently stands. But if you want another player that can play 8, Odegaard can play 8, Skelly can play there. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're only really gonna see Skelly there unless we get an injury, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Zubimendi. I think he's doing really well. Well, he done really well in the last game. You know what I mean? So hopefully we see consistency from his game. I do see he's got a lot of the attributes of Thomas Partey. The thing is, we need to see consistency. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
One of preseason isn't enough to say, okay, he's off the level. Partey was doing it consistently. Partey, people saying he's injured, but as soon as he was fit, walked straight into the team. Offers us something completely different. So we'll see, man. I just feel like this manager does have options in different positions. Like I'm not saying that Timber wasn't that bad at left back. He's just better at right back.
yes.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Facts,
So,
facts.
You
But
can
that's the
play
thing.
him there.
I would play him.
Kivio's okay for a couple of games, but you can't do the whole season. You can't
Whole
do the whole
season. Yeah.
because you
I'm
remember when
offended.
Kivio went left back,
Kivio?
when we beat Liverpool the other season, we beat Liverpool and we went on a run. Then he got exposed against Bayern Munich, but he went on a
Yeah.
run. But that's why I
Do
say
you have Soldier Boy that Drake? Drake?
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling like.
No, but
Kivio.
do you know what it is? Yeah, at Arsenal, we got players that can perform for a couple of games, but they can't do it consistently, which is why I want an upgrade. I can't have a player that only, a handful of games you'll give me good performances, and then other games you're going to be completely collapsing, which is why I want him to go. So the more consistent player there is Timber, innit? But then Ben White hasn't looked that great. He ain't looked that great this season.
He's all right, innit? Like, Ben White's not that shit, like, to the point where, like, you're like, yeah, of course, I understand, but he's not that shit, as in, the difference between Ben White and Timber isn't that huge comparing to the others, you know what I'm saying? Comparing to, like,
where it's a massive
yeah.
You take Skelly out, you put Zinchenko, is a massive drop.
It's a massive drop, yeah. So, but it's like your manager's not your manager's not as well. Another problem is what your manager is planning is that I said this when you signed Gyökeres. I said that Arteta, when he signs Gyökeres, he's going to have to change the system. And simply, obviously, he's took his goal well against Bilbao, but it's like I don't feel like Arsenal are utilizing Gyökeres enough. I don't think they are utilizing him enough. He's not the type of striker. He doesn't get obviously a lot of service. You know that he's not the greatest at link-up play, but you have to give him the service, because I saw Man City when they did the treble, when they signed Haaland, halfway through to that season, Pep changed his system to suit Haaland.
I remember
He played long ball. He played long ball to Haaland, and Haaland really started to get out a lot more. That's the thing, though, King. You have to play the right players to be able to play that. The problem is we don't play the right players to accommodate that. But we've been doing that, playing the right players to accommodate a lot of players. Like, even before Gyökeres, we were always a high-volume team to score goals because we didn't have a clinical goal scorer. What did we do? We played pragmatic. We played 2 DMs. We played players that want to sit back instead of actually open up the opposition. So it's been a long-standing problem with this manager, man. But listen, big up to the both of you lot. I do need to look at my other live, which I got in under an hour. Big up Rashid, man. Shout your channel out, bro.
Hey, Arsenal Revolution TV, bro. Come catch us out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing a live, what time? 8 o'clock. Me, Jez, and BBK. Yeah, so yeah, come catch a vibe with us. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lit. We're going to be talking about Man United game and whatnot, and talking about some of this bullshit that this manager comes out with, and some of the Arsenal fans, some of the other Arsenal fans. Them, man. The ops.
Big up, and make sure you're subscribing to Arsenal Revolution TV. Rashid, big up to my G. Make sure you're subscribing. King, always a pleasure, bro. I ain't spoken to you in a while, so big up, man, for jumping on.
Big up, man. Big up every time, bro. Obviously, people smash the likes and that. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see about the Arsenal game. I think it's going to be a draw in it. And I just hope this whole Sesko thing, plans out, because I know this guy in front of goal. He's not the greatest in front of goal. He misses a lot of chances. But listen, I hope Cunha and Mbeumo as well, like, do well as well. And obviously, like, we'll see if United get Baleba and get Donnarumma. We'll see, man. We'll see what Arsenal do as well. So.
We'll see. Yeah. I know we'll speak on the day of the game, so we'll speak then, man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
What was your prediction?
I said 1-1.
Ah, okay.
I would have said 1-1 as well. I said 1. Yeah. I say 1-1 as well. I think it's gonna be a draw. I think both midfields, like Arsenal's midfield, even though with Zubimendi, that can get got at their midfield and their left back, but also Man United's midfield, like, is equally as worse. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Like, yeah.
Battle of the Scrubs, man. Battle of the Scrubs. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. We're out. Love.